Hey, I'm here in the news center watching some news, looking at the news center and some of the chairs and capabilities of this facility. This facility has been put together to try to help some of the veterans, giving them the opportunity to come in here and watch some news, get some trivial ideas about activities here. This is the kitchen. Now you can see it's not yet completed in terms of furnishings, but you can see that there's a microwave stove where soldiers, airmen, Navy guys, Marines can come in. Some items are in here, cups, a couple of dishes if they got to serve up plates. Mostly just empty cabinets, but hopefully we can get in here and put some food in here for our soldiers. Few provisions down there, some canned food, but I think that's for the guys that maybe need to get through a meal. But you can see there's a lot of need here for veterans, a lot of empty cabinets. Freezer's empty. Refrigerator can use some food too. I guess that's where Lost Angels and other benefits of benefit can be given. There's a lot of opportunities to evaluate how to use this facility for a court, superior court, local and federal court can be held here. This is the restroom facility. Do inspect it, does meet ADA, could use an alarm, circuits. They do have a whiteboard, they have limitations. They do not have internet, but they do have power on the walls. They have a storage locked facility where they have items kept, and there's some games for the soldiers if they choose to play. They do have a tech room, the ability in here to meet and gather and do paperwork, computer work if they need to. There's a capability, it looks like they had Cat 5 capability to network in. Printers and other capabilities. They have what is known as a heat pump to contain the temperature control here. Those are used for hot and cool. Again, more adjacent network connectivity on this wall. Could be for administrative printing and other capabilities such as badge printing. Unlimited fire valve room, no need to open up. Fire extinguishers everywhere. There's not a fire pull handle here on the wall or in the kitchen for egress. They also have a subsequent heat pump in this area of the room and a unisex, and that unisex does provide both. Is locked, probably get the key from you if it's needed. Here in the center, you'll see that we have a camera that's affixed, has a 360-degree view for all pertinent individuals that come into this facility. I did notice that they do not have a push handle on the door for egress. It's a large door capable of getting a wheelchair in. It does appear to have power. On the adjacent wall could be a kiosk with maneuverable items to help people check in properly. This is a relatively new upgrade to a former post office area, which they can in fact still receive mail and can affix a mailbox to this point, also receive mail as well. Because this was a former address, still has a building number, subsequent capability to be able to receive mail. Adjacent to it is the former building that will be upgraded to Route 66 and on determination. In the future, this building might be demolished. You got the Reverend White. I'm here to give evidence that this facility is capable of holding superior court activities, in judgment and referrals, as well as warrants, issues of witness protection and gainful employment. Other factors of capability that all those that come for martial activities or to adhere other benefits and training can receive that training here at this facility. They have equal access to a wheelchair, meet ADA qualifications. All action capability. Designation for signage is easy to see, easy to access, adjacent to the commissary, other central activities here at the VA. Suitable for communications because of the thin glass, it's not It is not recommended to have those above classified at classified conversations in this building because of the thin pane glass and the ability to pick up those voice signatures within the structure. This would be a non-classified area to speak, share information of a non-privileged class. However, it could be used for courts and other methods. Got the Reverend White making an inspection of property, whereas I have found 3 failures and notable failures in my administrative review. This is the building on the outside. As once it was a postal utility for this base and was used for postal receiving and sending. Again, thin glass. We have ability to power up on the outside. Out here we have what is known as the eating area for the Patriot Cafe store, which does surrender itself to be closed at less than 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes the machines work. There's the post office box. Again, previous entry not used. Bathrooms locked. Bedrooms also denied. Again, previous opening for when it was once a post office. In clearing, full inspection. Electrical panel secured. Power, new power up and over. Fixed to the building. Ability to see and maneuver around the building. Again, VA police. In resident inspection, I found that this facility is suitable for federal communications. It's suitable for federal applications and issuances and new hires. This facility can be used for new hires for marshal and other federal services, whereas those known as soldiers, old soldiers found on this property may also give deposition and testimony hereas and not have to leave the property. To also give complaint against all parties, including the VA, Veteran Administration, and those termed the Veteran Police. If willful acknowledgement is given and it is noted that that complaint can be received here securely, safely, and in the protection of those soldiers otherwise held, have been in contempt, or violated here, can make and give evidence to those facts here with a federal judge and not limited to a superior court judge. This is my issuance with the initiatives for what is known as FEMA, federally enforced martial authority, whereas FEMA would be given entitlement capability, post office address here on property to make evidence and statements thereforth. With the evidence of federal and violations here at the VA, it will be incumbent to be given to the President as a referral of 3 failures which I've identified. Those failures are beyond to the point of recovery and standards not withheld, seen, visualized, and up to the termination and known deaths of soldiers here on property and witness of the directors, formerly Braverman and Mr. Merchant. This facility is condemned by all factual evidence that they have violated the rights of these soldiers here lies buried, and those who live have been in gainful violation of the United States of America, what is known as the Democratic Party, in violation of Mr. McDonough himself, knowingly and personally know and caused deaths by poor decisions. I willfully surrender all facts and given evidence that I'm here, given proof that I did in fact do my final inspection, did fail this facility, 11303 Wilshire Boulevard, willfully did identify all facts stated into evidence, USA versus White, docket 14, given into evidence. I've been present and I've been capable and soberly mindful to give all facts due to the parties necessary. Here you go, Mr. President.